weaker than usual, but managed to get the job done in the second. We move on to Vertigo now, and we'll see how Liquid operate here on the T-side pistol. Quickly seems to be the answer as they head towards the A-bomb side. What a shot that is from NiKo to open things up.
If he can continue the same level that he did on Mirage, then we were in for a wild ride here. It's so entertaining to watch. He just clipped him. He just shot Patsy out of the sky. And it starts it in a 4 versus 5, and they are ready for it. They got the people here. Hunter takes another headshot. Rainwaker trying to get back into it, but NiKo only out of bullets. That's the reason he goes down at the end. Otherwise, he probably would have had that kill as well. Rainwaker now in a 1 versus 3, but double kill on NiKo to begin with. It's not a bad start.
What can Rainwaker make of this one? They know his position. Triangulating around him now as well. He'll go for a plant, but has to be the bait. They know he's off it now, but that's a hell of a shot. He gets something out of it. That's an extra $300. The plant is denied, though, and NiKo continues that strong form we saw on the previous map. What a shot it was.
You got the words anyway on the other side, right? Like, they're just hearing...
Yeah, true.
like, noises on the happening.
Yeah, I guess the words aren't important. It's just the tone, really.
Yeah. Sound confident, you know?
Exactly. But Hero AK for the likes of Patsy. Eco, otherwise, we've seen this a lot. In this tournament especially, can be very viable. The lead to a bomb plant, maybe a couple of kills, and there's the first. It's worth its weight in gold. Good response from Hunter, though, with the HE, and NiKo, he wants to find the second kill, but Patsy actually gets his. They've now got a 3 versus 4 advantage, and maybe another rifle to pick up as well. Bear in mind, still an NiKo. They're very squishy with no Kevlar. Hunter trying to reclaim a kill here, if possible, towards short.
Yeah, he's already told his teammates that they could have made it way up on the other side, so he's kind of locked in right here. But if no one goes to check it for Liquid, it's also really awkward for them to have somebody from the CT side potentially out here. You could tell the timing. If anyone's looking the wrong way in that bomb site, they're going to get sideswiped by Hunter. Good spray here for Patsy. And now the flank is coming in. Hunter's calling it out. Oh, he almost gets checked. Great headshot, though. Gets one. Follows it up to take down Patsy. And Yakinda just wants the bomb plant, but he comes off it for a second. And they're never going to get another chance. Hunter absolutely saving the day.
Stone face there from Hunter. Big play. Great patience. Good discipline. Famas in his close, but this is going to be another difficult round as the AKs are out in full force. Patsy leading the charge this time, looking for revenge. But it's NiKo that will strike first with the incendiary. Takes down the Keen Fragger and gets himself 3 kills in total. That is a beautiful spray down as we get another huge advantage here for G2. 5 on 2, now flying Rainwaker. Not a lot to do here, I'm afraid, as they recover an AK-47 at least, but looks like this round is already done.
You're going to need somebody from the CT side here to step up and fight you. You want the fight at ramp now. If you're a Rainwaker, if you're a Nafly, you're hoping that they're not playing too passively, because then you're going to run out of time to do anything with. And that's exactly what they are doing. Smokes up, flashes are out. Why try and challenge them too much? m0NESY holding a little bit more of a forward position here, but again, just very, very patient work. NiKo, less than ideal. Did get some damage in the Rainwaker, so... could be something more that follows it up, maybe. And now the flank is coming in from HooXi. And he has the MP9, so it's a lot more acceptable for him to try and go for it. Hunter does go down, and m0NESY a little bit out in the open. This flank, though, is everything. And good shot there. Naf is on his own and very low on health.
Well, it will be another round for G2 by the looks of things. I'm saying that with bated breath right now. Naf has got the bomb and time to still run towards B if he was going to do it. 20 seconds remaining. It looks like he will start to inquire on this side of the map. It's the best place to go for him, and yeah, he has to start running now. He knows it.
Oh, I'm going to give it up.
Be safe, and I guess would have actually maybe got the bomb down there, but opts for the save, and we will see him now just make his way towards T-spawn. He didn't have the health to work with, just gonna keep the weapon in hand. Doesn't get any extra cash. His teammates have about $3,000. Not the end of the world. He can operate in a similar manner we saw before. His teammate, a competitive round with an AK in hand, so CTs need to be careful here, Anders.
Yeah, they do. They could have made their way out in the previous round with a lot more money in the bank, and they kind of gave it up a little bit. So, yeah, this one needs to be a lot more clean, and it's a good start. Hunter picking up a couple there. Just 2 Tech-9s and a single Glock left on OC. A real good opportunity right here to start to put together that CT side economy, which definitely will be important. Also, put a 4-0 lead in their favor, so Yeah, slow start for G2 on this one. It took NiKo, classic vintage performance from him, with 37 kills, I believe, on the second map to bring it into Vertigo to begin with. And now that we're here, though, they look pretty confident. Rainwaker's going to get a single kill. Other than that, there shouldn't be much more going their way.
m0NESY confirms the round. Patsy taken down. We're going to see G2 go up 4-0 here. Rainwaker will find the bomb and T-spawn. That's probably about it, I'm afraid, because there's not much to do. No time, no utility. But with the maximum loss bonus going to the next round, I suppose there is always that. But if you get a plant, that would be fantastic. The bomb is on his back. But that might be it. Walking in towards B now. 71 points of health, and there's only one player on the other side, so maybe there's something to be said here. But great hold from JKS. Lovely shot to boot, and the perfect run continues.
4 people stay alive on G2. You like to see it. Back from the A ramp, you almost have nothing left. Like everything else you do is going to be so visible to the CTs, right?
Well, it's always the main point of contention here on Vertigo. The battle of utility. Spam through the smokes, the exchange of high explosive grenades. And so far, so good for G2. They've barely given up any space on this side of the map, to be honest with you. Great flashbang as NiKo swings out once again, looking for the spray through the smoke, setting himself up. Overwhelming. For the T side on the other side, they're going to see NiKo get nice and close once again. Trying to see if he can create a one-way here.
Close on that one. Forward position, very often checked, but it's very hard to win this fight. The CT's Jars a pretty good angle on that one. Flashed into it, but m0NESY's the one who goes down. It's OC able to pick it, and now, yeah, a couple of wallbang shots through. They know that he's there. Not quite able to get him. NiKo just ice cold walking back, and somehow he stays alive.
Wow, finally, Liquid have an advantage here, but can they hold on to it? Patsy's incredibly low there at the bottom of the ramp. Drops the smoke towards the crane to remove some vision. 40 seconds remaining here. Rainwaker on the other side of the map. It's going to be Molotoving off towards the boost position. Trying to show some presence here. But where's the bomb finishing up? 30 seconds.
Yeah, they are really running it low. I almost feel they're a man up, but they might run out of time here. This is really uncomfortable.
They Molotov this spot as well, where HooXi is now. They might assume this is clear, Anders. Yeah.
You're exactly right. They never even checked it. The spray down is in, and with now 14 seconds on the clock, it's absolutely done. JKS and HooXi combining for a solid round win.
That is a rough one. A little bit disjointed. You could see they got the opening pick, but they weren't exactly sure what to do with it. Now, bear in mind, Liquid have looked good today, but this third and final map, this is where the veto could have gone slightly awry for them. They don't look as comfortable here. You can see that the calls aren't as spot on as what we saw apart. The comms get too frantic, and we go through 5-0, sorry, for G2 here. Maximum loss bonus, of course, once again. Some compromises in the buy, though. Galils are out. Tech9 for Nafly, and they're trying their luck towards the A ramp once more as Patsy sat behind the smoke. m0NESY spamming off of the M4 this time.
Ooh, that's a bit of an opening. Patsy's going to continue. The Galil doing wonderful work at the moment, and he won't stop. 3 kills as NiKo goes down. HooXi and JK is going to be left wondering what just happened. Why did the Galil bring the whole team down?
That's huge. Just what they needed, to be honest with you. This game was starting to spiral. Looking down the barrel of a 6-0 scoreline, Patsy takes matters into his own hands with the Galil of all weapons as well. Finds the timing in the smoke, catches a CT after the spray, and it opens up the window of opportunity for a 3-man Galil sequence. Single-handedly finds him round number 6 here. And that's just what they needed, because that was the force buy, right? Even with the maximum loss bonus, they're not getting the bomb down.
Yeah.
So they entered with Tech9 and 2 Galils. So the fact they win that is massive. 5 players surviving as well. They've upgraded to some M4s. They've got the AWP in the hands of OC now as well. This is looking much better, but HooXi, lovely shot there. Hold on to his AK on the CT side. Worth their weight in gold here. Sure, they've kept a clean streak, but some of these rounds have been closer than what they would have liked. So holding on to the AKs keeps the money strong, and of course, gives a bit more firepower for the likes of JKS and HooXi. So first round for Liquid. See if they can keep it going. Wonders. This is more like it.
It's a bit rare to see. You don't normally see this kind of thing happen. Hunter ready to receive. Rainwaker goes down. The flashbang is just absolutely immaculate here. Hunter going to continue, and they can completely roll in the middle.
Maybe why you don't see it too often.
Could be. We're gathering some evidence. Naf has been put on AWPing duties now. Oh.
Tactical Molotov. keep them at bay. Yeah, the mid rush. Super viable, I think, like because it's not an area that's utilized too often. I would say you don't normally see all 5 players rush in that position. An interesting idea, but G2 with 2 players there, more than ready for that one, and it's just a bit of a shame because you had such a clean round before, and you don't even get close. You get nothing done. Well, it's inaccurate as a statement, regardless what he thinks.
Wrong, in fact.
Yeah. Team Liquid are my favorite European team now.
You've adopted them immediately.
Exactly, yeah, they're my favorite one. So, round 8, Team Liquid. A bit of a dire spot, not gonna lie to you. It's relatively early days here. They can still win the half. We normally get a bit ahead of ourselves with these sort of score lines. One round can make a difference, and for now, m0NESY, he'll be positioned towards the sandbags as the flames rain in. Like we said, it's normally about this utility exchange towards the A ramp. That's why Vertigo is not a very popular map. It's not a fragger's paradise in that regard. A lot of scrappy fights, a lot of one-ways, a lot of grenades being thrown at your feet. And yeah, exactly. Patsy trying to jump up through NiKo's boots, but unfortunately, he's taken down early once again. So the only round they've won so far is when Patsy got a triple kill with the Galil.
That's a problem. And again, like, just losing the battle on that A ramp. At least they pushed them back a little bit. I would even say, if you lose a player on the T side, but you get the A ramp control, then you can still do a lot with it. You're definitely still in the round. And this is more control than we've seen Liquid had for a while. It's G2 falling a little bit further back, saying, you know, we'll give up this part of the map. They're really far forward in the middle, though, G2, so they know that probably there's not going to be any kind of real mid-aggression. Instead, they could be rotating even another player to the A bomb side, but they are so sure. Look at the rotation. They were almost running back to be there. Yeah, got to stick around, because this is where the real action is going to be happening. Double wall and a Molotov behind it up on that sniper spot just to make sure that no one's there. This should be a bomb plant coming in for Liquid.
That's a good point. They actually haven't planted the bomb yet in the rounds they've lost, so HooXi will maintain the advantage. Unfortunately, they're finding all the kills. nafly would have to come out trumps in a 5 versus 1 now. With the bomb planted, it's not the craziest idea, Anders. I'll let you take it away. Let's see what you can make of it.
Thank you, Henry. A 1 versus 4 for Naf. I mean, I'm on board with this guy. I think he can do it. There's the first one. A couple of good headshots. It was 1 versus 5, actually. Yeah. Nearly could have continued that one. But yeah, explosive stuff coming out.
I honestly thought that third shot was coming. That was a bit of a Naf special, but they handled it.
Good to see him step it up. Winning that fight against JKS. And
here we go.
m0NESY goes down on the other side. 3 versus 5. Really excellent work from the start of the round here. But NiKo is still alive, and whenever that's true, you've got to stay on your toes. So just staying a little bit forward. Looked like he did want to at least stay nearby the action, and he's not really falling back either. 5 versus 3. They got to be able to win this one, Liquid.
You would hope so. If they don't, I'm not sure they'll recover. This has to be converted. They've chosen the right bomb site. Just one player there. It's going to be HooXi, but he's got a full array of utility, Anders. If he can find the timing on the incendiary, segregate them, find a kill, slow them down with the smoke, there is a chance, but he needs to get the intel first, and he's kind of overworked in his position. He's having to watch Guardian and the B bomb site in general, so he needs a bit of backup here, and he's got it. First shot is magnificent. Takes down Rainwaker. There's the incendiary. And this one could still fall apart towards the construction position. They'll make their way in towards the side. HooXi goes down. They've done enough now, Anders. That's going to be NiKo left. Dare I say it, in a 1v4. Surely nothing to be said here.
Yeah, I think he's just, unfortunately, a little bit too far away. And because he's playing that forward position, they know where he is on the map, right? They don't have they have to guess a lot here, so... Good stuff. A second round on the board. Definitely more of the European influence in this round, Henry. You know.
Yes, that had a European flair to it for sure. Will NiKo hold on to the M4 though? That's the big question here. Liquid are hunting him down. Want to make sure they take nothing to that next round. Oh, he's not happy about it. Couldn't believe his luck as we find the second round for Liquid. 7-2. Money in a compromised spot, Anders. Around 3,005. No armor, no nades, and an A push. As we'll see all 5 members actually make it 4. NiKo's towards B. But just going to be trying their luck Have they got a flash? No, they'll just be choosing a time to swing. And that time has come. Contact play down towards A ramp, but Patsy lying in wait. Prime position to mow them down, but oh God. No, not the double kill.
No. Bombs right there as well. They're going to be able to spot it out. Naf. Yeah, good grenade, but counter Molotov comes out to push him all the way back in.
Oh, he's burning.
Yeah, he has to be real careful. OC gets a shot, but this is an absolutely disastrous turn of events. Rainwaker trying to bring it back as well. It is at least a 3-on-3 now. And G2, the start's real good, but they might still have a hard time holding on to this position.
It's awkward for sure, but they have the advantage. Certainly so now, as we'll see Nafly hold his nerve, Anders. He's still towards that ladder room. The bomb's still down. It's still a dangerous, precarious scenario. As we'll see the bomb towards that connector. Naf just staying alive here. They've still got 40 seconds. Making sure they don't give anything else away. Molotov doesn't land, unfortunately. Falls into the abyss, and now a chance. Can JKS mow them down? Gets the first. They're lining up for him. Oh my God, it's tantalizingly close. The full eco comes down to a 1 versus 1. It was G2 that got themselves to a 5-on-3 with the A push. The timing to winning.
7-3 though. Liquid going to try and see if they can continue. Patsy gets the opening, and it's on Nico. So really well done. Hunter and Monacy look like they want to try and see if they could follow it up. They're going to catch him in the middle of it. He was just turned his back there. Not exactly ideal. Classic boost coming out here. It's Rainwaker to try and do that. A little bit of a job, and it'll be the Molotov awkwardly that catches JKS. Hooksy with a nice return, but it is still a 3-on-3.
Certainly is. Hooksy joined by Hunter. There's a nice flash deployed as well, but not going to swing on it. Smokes coming through, trying to take vision away. Lock the CTs in, but only on the right-hand side. They haven't actually smoked off the left side of Jenny just yet. Molotov in towards Guardian. And maybe a boost here as well. We can boost behind this smoke. And up they go.
Right over. That's a lot of damage. Yakinda was almost dead. First kill of the map for Yakinda right there to take down Odyssey. Grenade on top. It's Naf to hunt down Hunter. And Hooksy's now low on health. They know exactly where he is. They got 40 seconds left. No real stress right now on the Liquid side. There shouldn't be. One bullet will take care of Hooksy here. Oh, Yakinda, though, that's awkward. Tries to see if he can do it to OC to save them. And that got a bit close at the end. But it's a fourth round for Liquid, so we'll take it.
Yeah, there was a chance that Hooksy could have won that. It comes down to the 1v1, and against the AWP as well, HP wasn't a factor. So unfortunate there for Hooksy. Just the P250s. A Deagle, no armor. They managed to make this round very, very expensive. Scary almost before, and they've got another trick up their sleeve. This time the 3-man boost. It's often checked, of course, and they're actually heading towards B, so we won't see it come into fruition, but the execution for now. JKS removed, and indeed that should be the round here. Like you said, Anders, it was, what, 7-1?
Yes.
At one stage you were kind of saying, this feels like this could be over, but all it takes is a single round victory with, as long as you're damaging the economy in the rounds you're losing, you can turn it around. That's now 2 full ecos G2 have had to offer up. And that's going to be 7-5 now as we come into the closing stages of this first half of the third map.
Yeah, really nice comeback here for Liquid. I mean, it's probably something that they're reminding themselves of as they are starting to drop behind. It's like, well, you know, we still have the economy. There's still more rounds to play for. Naf is playing really well. Rainwaker is playing well. Patsy's up there getting entries at the A-ramps. They had a couple of things to look forward to that could have brought them into this position, and it's been working out. Lose an AK, but I don't think one that G2 can really pick up here. So unfortunately for them, they're not going to be able to steal any rifles at the end, which is probably what they would have really loved. A 5th round for Liquid as they're starting to march back into this game. And I'd say 5 rounds, they're already sort of in the competitive sphere, right? Like they could do something in the second half. They're not just going to get wiped out here.
Yeah, they're stabilizing. It wasn't looking good in the opening stages. They couldn't really break through that A-ramp control. G2 just seemed to have an overwhelming presence. Nico especially getting a 3-man spray. It is insane individual moments just yet. It's not to say he's been playing badly, but a quiet first showing for him this season.
Yeah, I would say so. I'd love to see him, especially in the position that he's playing here. Very impactful if he can start to swing with that AWP. But then again, when you can on the other side, right? It's 1-8 at the moment.
Sure.
Probably putting a lot of resources, mental resources into trying to figure out exactly what to do.
Exactly that, I think. But this is a stressful map, especially when you're 7-1 down and you're having to formulate the ideas. Everyone's looking to you to fix this. And they've done well so far. If they can end up winning this half, he's done his job regardless of his frag output.
A pivotal round for G2. If they lose this one, their money is broke again, and Liquid will tie up the scoreline almost certainly. So, lots riding on this. Counter Molotov coming out. A little bit of late with the smoke there, and HooXi, he's going to be put under some pressure. They know that he's in the corner, and Yukinda's going to be able to find him. Good return from Odyssey, but they keep on trading. JKS finally, the real difference maker here. He's going to get the triple, spins around. He's still got a couple of more bullets left to try and see if he can find Rainwaker as well. And 40 seconds on the clock. It's JKS to rock solidly defend the bomb site.
Justin Savage absolutely mauling them on the B bomb side there. It looked like it was getting super awkward. His teammates...
It's going to be enough. Yukinda will take the kill against him. HooXi gets one in return. He's been playing really well over on this side too. He's got 13 kills.
He's been doing well to trade out the kills, stay alive, delay. Has an HE remaining as well. They are waiting outside, looking for an opportunity. OC with the AWP. They've still got 2 smokes. Make it 3. Molotov to boot in a minute on the clock. The bomb, however, that's towards the bridge right now. Back in Nafly, Tec-9 in hand, trying to rotate over.
Yeah, he's getting there slowly but surely. They don't have that much to work with. They have 1 Molotov, but a lot of positions you'd like to Molotov out on the bomb site.
They've smoked the left and right of the generator. They're going to Molotov default. CTs are ready for it, though. Can HooXi find another?
So the fact that he can stay here, they're going to try and see if they can erect the same boost as last time. HooXi just continuing. Top fragging now with 14 kills before it finally goes down. This is very awkward. Henry, what are they waiting for? What are they doing? OC gets the kill onto NiKo after they had failed the boost about 5 times.
They should have called that one off. Oh, it's all collapsed around them. You can see the frustration as they couldn't get up there. Now m0NESY left in what looks to be an almost impossible retake. He's got no kit, no utility, AWP in hand, and OC takes him out of the equation. HooXi died for this. He did his job. He managed to get the 2 frags. He delayed them as standard procedure by their standards, you know?
Unfortunate acrobatics back there. They look like I look like if I go through one of those learn a cartwheel in 30 minutes videos on YouTube.
In 30 minutes?
Yeah, I've tried, Henry. Didn't work at all.
We'll try after this game, but back on his feet, vaulted up this time at the A-bomb side. NiKo makes up for the previously failed boost, and this one, it works out quite nicely.
Committed to...
time for another? Okay, we'll take 2 kills this time.
Come on.
All is forgiven.
For some reason, it's probably less likely that someone's checking it the second time because it seems so ridiculous to recommit to that boost again, but did work. Nice shot from Yukinda. He started to get warmed up a little bit. He had 0 kills for a real long time, but he's getting there. Naf is going to get 1 more kill, and the MP9, JKS, he's been great, but doesn't have the stopping power. Liquid looking to take a 7th round here if they can. 2 versus 3. Smoke goes up, and Naf, that's almost finding the headshot through. Hunter, you see with the FAMAS, and they know it already.
So was 2 NiKo kills to open up this round, courtesy of a very successful boost, but the bomb is now planted. Hunter pulls one back, 2 on 2. Final round here.
No smoke, no kit. How do you retake a bomb site with absolutely no utility and a 10-second defuse that might be coming up? Yukinda finding his 5th kill here, and Hunter, I think he's been zoned out on this one. Even if he gets this kill, I doubt he's going to be able to do much. Nicely done.
Oh my.
They've run it all the way back. 7 rounds for Liquid at the end. That's
Today, you join us here for day 3 of Blast Premier. 4 groups. 3rd and final map here between G2 and Liquid. You join us here for the second half of Vertigo. Now, Anders, it was G2 who came out absolutely red hot here in the first half. 7-1 up, but the scoreline ends 8-7. It's anyone's game again. It's wide open, and that's going to be great for Team Liquid's morale. Maybe not so much for G2.
Must have been very hard for Liquid to keep the dream alive on that first half when they've really fallen behind. But you know what they did? They
it's true. That's a good point.
They found the openings at the end of it. It's real cool. Patsy's here with the duel. He's ready. HooXi on the other side. Jump pass. I love the jump because it does offset that cross. There's so much on the other side, but it's a trade nonetheless.
Here we go then. The scramble towards the bomb side. G2 trying to get a quick plant in. Can Yekindar deny? Oh, he's close. Can't quite find the killing blow, though. NiKo certainly can. That's great. Sat on top of the bomb site here. Full control now for G2. They're around to give up. They still have a flashbang remaining, and JKS with Julies.
He's real close with it. Flash around the corner, but NiKo's just there. Good work on him. Another double kill of the pistol round. Naf is coming back into it, though. Hunter and JKS are left. The dualies there on the ramp. He's just them. Headshots all across the board. It's a ridiculous retake. And even without the kit, they should have enough time for this one. That is so nuts for Nafly.
That is absolutely sick. Naf, back quickly. Damage inflicted, but no frag found. Hunter trying to make his way in towards the bomb site. Can't find a kill en route, but the Molotov might be able to buy some space here.
Ooh, Hunter getting a frag in the middle, taking down Yukinda. It did see a smile on Naf's face after getting those 4 kills. Even that is a bit rare. Usually he's just ice cold. So I think it's part of the appeal. Rainwaker taking a fair bit of damage. It's Naf again showing up to try and shut it down. A little bit of a flash. He needed to help out Rainwaker because he was so low on health and just trapped in here behind the box. And yeah, he's done that at least. Rainwaker might be dead to the HE if they actually manage to land it. A little bit late, but there we go. Right in his skull. That's a connection.
You could say that again. So, NiKo, oh, these boots aren't being too effective for them today, are they? Look a little bit off in some departments. So, HooXi.
At least it wasn't run boost they failed.
Yeah, true. That's a very good point. So, it's still possible they win this round. It's just not looking great. You've got 2 Galils and a flashbang here. It's round number 2, the force buy from G2 after giving up what looked like an absolutely locked-in pistol landers. Nafly, this time, dropped. That's a hell of a shot, to be fair. And now it's looking like they might be able to do something with this. 2 on 2. 25 seconds remaining. And we've got Patsy lying in way behind the generator here. Just needs to find one. If he can deny the plant, that would be huge.
Molotov on OC. He's throwing it a little bit early. I thought maybe he'd try and put it on the site itself to stop the bomb plant, but he tried to stop them from actually getting into the site to begin with. But they already were. 8 seconds here. And OC making the jump down. Bomb's been planted, and NiKo is not going to miss an opportunity like that. A 2 on 3. That NiKo basically wins on his own. It's ridiculous.
Again. Well, we were saying that on Mirage, and I think that's more than fair to say that that was a huge carry from NiKo.
To see, I think, they proved that it works really efficiently. So it's kind of cool that they made enough of a statement doing that more and more teams are saying, you know what, maybe we can learn to do the really fast version as well, where we're not slowing down at all.
Eco for Team Liquid. Oh, I said that's actually a force buy. I saw the pistols and misspoke there. They've gone for a bit of a B stack here with 5 7s. Across the board. What's the setup here? Is it a flash attack or just a full-on stack and waiting for the execution? They actually might be walking into the Lion's Den here, Anders.
It could be, although leading with the MAC-10 is never really a bad choice, and they're going to get some early trades going their way. I think that's all you're looking for, to bust up the stack a little bit.
Okay. That was the last threat there. Yekindar with the 5-7, the snapping turtle. Doesn't quite connect this time. They should be out of the woods now, but still 2 CTs lying on the other side here. Could be expensive, but bear in mind, G2 win this round. It's full eco coming up next for Liquid. Currently 1-1 in the second half. Good damage. No frag found just yet. Nafly will go down. Just Patsy here. Low HP players, maybe a chance he gets a frag or 2, but it would be down to a mistake more than anything, and m0NESY not presenting any of those. 4 players survive. Just Rainwaker with a single kill there. Just no Nafly with 20 kills at the top of the scoreboard, honestly.
Yeah, I don't disagree at all. And also, we're playing best of 3s here, right? So we're not even in a position where Liquid could sort of be good on a single map that they could have prepped for. You have to build the whole map pool up from scratch when this kind of a change happens. So yeah, definitely a lot that's happening on that team at the moment. But G2, they're starting to get there. 11-8. They're 5 rounds away from picking up this 3rd map and winning the series ultimately, which I guess is what more or less everyone predicted. But regardless, I'm super impressed by Liquid. I feel like they're doing a fine job at the moment. What a start. Naf at 20 kills as well.
You'll love to see it. So, a buy. Not the best of buys, I have to say. It's going to be M4s across the board here. Distinct lack of utility and kits, and it's going to be a B execution, and there's a set piece from Spawn. And it's going to be m0NESY to actually be looking for that opening frag, and he has delivered on all fronts. Good response from Naf. Keeps them modest here. And here come the grenades as well. You can see that's actually removed Naf from his post, and he's going for the flash and jump up, but it's a great grenade. Nice work from HooXi.
They might never expect Yukinda to be here, but then again, they're very, very careful, G2.
They don't have to commit here either. They've got a nice advantage. Don't have to overstep the mark. Oh, now they might as well go through. That's a great response. NiKo needs to be careful here. He goes down with nothing. That's a problem, but he does get a nice trade. Confirmed the last players in towards A, so no problem whatsoever. And it will be G2 finding 4 rounds in a row here, Anders. After losing the pistol, they've actually had a pretty clean run of things. Remember that pistol? Whew, that was theirs to lose, and they certainly did. It was to the Nafly. You got that amazing 4-kill sequence in the 5-on-3.
And that should have probably set up Liquid for a little bit more in the second half, but it ultimately didn't.
It's like, yes, you are right, but with the bomb down, and it's a team like G2, like, as we mentioned, haven't changed roster. They're buying Galils and basic utility in that second round. It's a very difficult round to win on the CT side.
Looking at the scoreboard, is a bit of a different affair from the second map where Nico was dropping 37 kills. There's actually HooXi and Nico and Hunter all at 17 kills.
HooXi, he has actually had a very strong performance. Not a good series from him, but in Vertigo, Counter-Strike is well and truly back on the menu. The break is over, and Rostamania has delivered on all fronts. I don't think there's really been a boring game here, maybe apart from like the opening game of the tournament was a bit too much of a blowout. But apart from that, everything's been pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, next one is Vitality and Complexity that's going to be coming
Bit of a banger, if you ask me.
Be real interesting. Yeah, I mean, Elige had a great showing at the start of it.
He's got the best stats in the tournament, I think, so far, Elige. So yeah, so if he can turn up with that sort of showing once again,
yeah, let's see it.
That would be a lot of fun. Of course, leaving Team Liquid, Elige for Complexity, and as we kind of stated earlier or alluded to, it seems like it's working out well for both camps. Like, both teams seem revitalized and enjoying Counter-Strike more with these changes. Whether that's a honeymoon period, yet to be seen. But right now, from the eye test, it's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I don't disagree. G2. Rough start for them on Ancient. Rolling, reminding you of that. And obviously, second map could have just as well lost that one. Could have never even got here, but...
True, good point.
They did.
But they... Say what you want about G2 and some of their questionable performances, they have tenacity in boatloads. So they do find a way, often.
Well, obviously, Money is not in a great position. Pats has got the AK, and well, you had the AK. Taken away by Nico. Probably the one person you don't want to be facing at the ramp at the moment.
True.
And Hunter, he's well aware that someone could be here. He was looking for it. So even if he goes down, just the awareness for G2 that there is a potential danger there, enough that they can trade the kill, which is all they need.
Nico, you can see looking a little stressed there towards the A ramp. He knows there's a possibility of them pushing his smoke. He's trying to get his teammates in towards that B bomb side before they have a chance to rotate here. It's looking like everything is under control. Been a couple of scary moments here for G2, some failed boosts, but overall looking pretty good here in the closing sector. Remember, they were up 7-1 at one stage, and then it went all the way back to 8-7, but showing much better form in the second half. This will be 5 rounds in a row, meaning maximum loss bonus for Team Liquid at least. They've had quite a few ecos, including this one, and 13-8 overall. So still a chance for Liquid on their CT side to wake up. It's the nightmare scenario, right? You win the pistol, then lose the second round. On the CT side of a map like Vertigo, you're constantly going to be on the back foot. You're never going to have those full buys until you string a few rounds together. So, not too late. If they can save an AK especially. These kills don't really mean too much, I'll be honest with you. Just get out. They don't have the hunt necessarily on the G2 side, but they are leaving through spawn.
Oh, they managed to find the AK. Yakinda's kind of saving the AK close to the action.
I'm surprised that he's done that, to be fair. But there it is, 5 in a row. G2 are on fire.
Yeah, they're doing a fine job. They're sort of racing to the finish line at the moment.
Yeah, before it goes wrong. Just get it done quickly. Don't give them a chance. Let's keep it fast-paced, boys.
I think that should be their philosophy in general. Like, close it out before we find a way to scrub around somehow.
Well, good recovery. As I said, tenacious performance, all things considered. Have to hold their nerve. It's been a stressful showing, but as long as they get the job done, find the W, that's all that matters.
Just a guess here for Nico. Doesn't really know anything yet. Oh, God, it's close. It's real close. He could have just as well been dead. So far, he's still going to be able to live through the round. It's Patsy over on that side, I believe. With OC crossfiring him on that AWP, so they have some good presence here. And you kind of saw the effect of it when Liquid were on their T side themselves. When they can't win the ramp fight, they don't have a lot to do, so This time it's G2 being pushed back, but when you get pushed back from ramp, there's only really mid and B left, so it's a lot easier for the CTs to see what's coming.
Well, 1 minute remaining here. Flashes deployed towards A from the ladder room. Trying to set up Hooksy there. They got the Molotov down towards short as well, but they're heading towards B. Rainwaker on the front foot here. Will they check his position? Apparently not. A lazy clear from Hunter has enabled them a 5 versus 3. We said this was a very important round. They're stabilized in terms of the finances. They've got everything they need, and they're delivering on all fronts. Modesty will claw a frag back. That's all he can find, though, and that's to be JKS removed. So Liquid, after giving up 5 rounds in a row, they find their second of their CT campaign after winning the pistol.
Man, it's just... Oh,
potential threat. Gets a dink off, but will have to fall back.
That surely should have been a kill, but maybe it's going to be fine. OC still got a kill. Wow. They double nade Naf all the way down. That's devastating.
So they've committed a lot of their manpower this side of the map. Setting up grenades now. Will they predict the presence of Rainwaker up close and personal here?
It doesn't seem like it. Not at all. JKS is not looking for it. If he stood up, in theory, he could maybe get the jump on him. I'm gonna fall a little bit further back. Still, a 4 versus 4 with both Modesty and OC getting a little bit tagged here. Oh, that's close. Right next to his head. Rainwaker just ice cold waiting for it. Patsy's on the other side here. Gonna get maybe peeked. And actually, they win the fight on both sides of the map. That's crazy. Rainwaker feels like I have to do something. I can't just wait around any longer. He's going to get the kill on JKS at the very least.
It could be enough, you know. He knows they have to go... Oh, I was about to say go towards A, but they've made a great call. He's assumed his presence there with that frag would dissuade them and push them in towards A, and he's rotating that side of the map, but they've come back.
Oh, God, it's such a shame. He could actually win this round with the Molotov that he has in his back pocket, because if he just waited, if he threw it right now, let's say, they can't put it out. They don't have a smoke or anything. If he'd stuck around, he could have done a lot with that one grenade. Wasn't meant to be, unfortunately. 2 versus 3, and given the money situation that's happening there on Liquid, they're probably not going to be very incentivized to go for anything.
I don't think so. This was a round that really had to go in their favor. After winning the previous, couldn't really afford a reinvestment. We'll see. They kept 4 players alive, to be fair, in the round they won, so should be some cash to speak of. In terms of loss bonus, they get 2,900 per player. So saving the AWP and the AK, they'll have a buy at least, but then it really is do or die. It's going to be 14-9. G2, of course, have plenty of cash going forward. Just confirming there's no tomfoolery going on with the defuse, as 3 of them will survive. And now in a prime position to close out this series. It was looking very troublesome, I have to say. The fact that Liquid opened things up this morning. Game of the tournament. Oh, God, that was close.
Real close. It almost works out, but instead, Naf and Yakinda just bring it right back. A couple of kills on each of them. I was going to say, we used the term flat a lot for G2 at one point, but these kind of run boosts, you know, I think that's a bit exciting. It's cool to see that they've incorporated something like that into their game style. Liquid, on the other hand, they look really, really fresh, and maybe they can still bring it back. This is looking like a 10-14 scoreline. It's just Hooksy and Modesty left to try and do something here in the 2 versus 5, but Modesty, he's been doing better in the second half. He's got a couple of more kills. It still hasn't been the lights-out performance that we do get very often out of the young star. It'd be nice to see him do that here. Yakinda's going to find a free kill on Hooksy. No issues. And it's just Modesty left to get hunted down. Naf will get the kill. 24th on him. They're taking steps in the right direction, Henry. They're getting there.
Oh, yeah. That was a pretty convincing round as well. They've kept all 5 players alive there. This is fair. That would do it. A mental collapse would happen at that stage. I suppose you're right. I didn't consider that factor.
I agree. You might have to do it 1,000 rounds in a row. But
yeah, but it would be worth it. I suppose in your mind, it'd be worth it. Here we go. That's worth it. As Hunter cracks things open towards B. A rock'em sock'em rounds here. The gloves are off as Hooksy and co break through the B defense. Yakinda so has a chance to deny. The bomb has not been planted just yet. 3-on-3. Molotovs exchange. Flash is being deployed, and Yakinda, he'll go through the smoke momentarily. Pretty dangerous position. He knows it as well. Tries to flash himself in. Needs another kill here. Can't just give him a clean plant.
Still another Molotov on Patsy, but I think he's walking in from the other direction. Yes, he is. A bit of a flank coming
Big.
through. They don't realize yet. This could be huge. Big kill even stops the bomb. A double kill for Patsy, and he will close it out. I don't even think they realize towards the end. Hunter's going to be going down. 14-11 Liquid. They are not out of this yet.
Certainly not. They could still win this in regulation. This round, it's Nafly at the top of 25 as well. We'll see whether they can get anything done here. The boosts have been pretty up and down, I would say. A mixed bag for Nico. He's had some very impressive ones in this series and a couple of blunders, if you will, with the failed boost towards that B bomb site, but we'll see what he can make of this one.
It's delightful to see somebody joining NAF at the top of the board there. Now Patsy started to get there. Obviously the triple really helping out in the last round, but yeah, just nice to see NAF getting a little bit of assistance.
Take it easy, OC.
Yeah, there's nothing to win by repeating that over and over again.
No, absolutely not. So back towards B. Not really much they can do. A plant would be actually a bit of a win, to be honest with you. See if they can pull that off. Every chance they can get.
Maybe another hilarious boost.
Maybe. Now, this is the chance. Maybe you do want to do a run boost in these sort of rounds. But they've boosted one player up towards the ledge. And indeed the steps. Nice shot from Rainwaker. He'll have the gallery in front of him now. Objective, slow them down. Wait for your rotations. Just make sure that bomb doesn't get planted. Deny them resources.
From the Axile position.
Yep, true.
Axile's favorite boost, I feel like. That new Cloud9 lineup looks ridiculous.
It's one of the best looking rosters we've probably ever had on paper, I'd say. Like, it's wild how it all makes sense.
It really does, yeah. I think that's going to be a scary team to be up against. Well, can't wait to see them. But we're going to be denied that for a little bit. 14-12 is the scoreline. Liquid.
The most dangerous scoreline in the world, Anders.
They do say that.
Yeah.
They do say that.
14-12. It's not as safe as you might think. Watch out. It could be coming for you.
Wake up in the middle of the night thinking about it a lot.
Go away. No. AK-47s across the board here for G2. Opening frag for OC, however. That's Hooksy removed.
Stood in the flames to get that kill. It was well worth it. Well, look at this. They're going to speed it up on the other side. Rainwaker's already calling it in, saying, I'm in a lot of trouble here. I need some backup. He's going to get the first one, but surely flashed out of the next kill. Taken down by m0NESY.
This next kill is massive. And it's Nafly with nothing. He's been playing so well, but that's actually a bit of an advantage now for G2. Looking for series point now. As m0NESY gets a C4 planted. Incendiaries deployed. JKS lying in wait behind the smoke here. This is another huge frag. Yekindar predicting it.
Yes, he is, but he can't see him. There we go. The outline. He just gets enough. OC's going to be going down. And we're in a 2-on-2. Nice shot from m0NESY. Can't find Yekindar, though, and a straight smoke on there. Oh, goes really wide. That's not covering anything.
I think.
Nico's charging, and he thinks the defuse already happened, but Yekindar, he reads it, comes back. He was 0-7 at one point. Now he's up to 15, and he just clutched the hell out of that round.
That was such a great round to watch. It really had it all.
He doesn't have a choice, so it looks silly because he just runs right into the AK, but he had nothing else that he could have done. There we go. Yekindar, he killed him in the last round to get the clutch, and he starts this one with a kill on the same player. 14-13. The shots ring out. They wallbang down. m0NESY on the other side of the curtains, going to be taking him down 5 versus 3. Look at the weapons and the utility there on G2. This is looking like a tied game.
You say that, but there still is 1 minute 10 on the clock. I was about to say, with the likes of Nico on the server, you never know, but he's been removed early.
Yeah, right into Yekindar.
So these rounds are possible. They've got the caliber of players required to pull off 5-on-3, but 1 AK, 2 pistols, doesn't look good.
No, it doesn't. Flashbang was pretty decent, but somehow the kill didn't go their way. Yekindar jiggling and spraying and able to pick up the kill on Hunter. Not the best spray that we've seen, but it doesn't matter. He's going to be closing it out. He's got a quad kill. He's up to 19. If you plotted, his kills on a graph, it's going to look really silly. Going to be flat for the first.
It's not going to happen. They give Nico the kill. Not sure about that one.
Yeah, I mean, maybe she's saying, it doesn't even matter. I'll pick up an AK from you guys later.
I guess you're right.
The job,
I guess you're right.
Oh yeah, bit of a selfless choice perhaps for him. 29th round. Be devastating for G2 if they had such a massive lead. We were even joking about it. We were saying, you know, just close it out before any mistakes start to creep in. It's like,
You forget about that so quickly, don't we? Oh, Nafly, what a maneuver that is. He drops down, spraying, finds JKS, and that's one of those plays you just don't see coming. That's such a wild maneuver. No one should be doing it, but when they do, it's so overwhelming and surprising, and it's actually worked out for him. Looking for series point themselves now. Liquid have pulled this all the way back with 5 rounds in a row. An unsuspecting JKS taken down.
that's not the smoke you wanted.
Yeah, where was that going?
I think it was meant to land on the top of the stairs or something to create a little bit of a block, but yeah.
Well, the fact they've thrown it like that suggests they know B might be open here, because it's like if you see it flying across the map,
Yeah.
you might be trying to suggest there's more people in B than there actually is.
This is so strange. The Rainmaker might have thought it. He might not even realize it was a failed smoke. So he might just think, okay,
Yeah.
that's it. Like I at least have like 5 or 10 seconds where I can step back in the middle. That wasn't
True.
the case at all. That might be an absolute disaster. 24 seconds now, pushing. For
Oh,
the
no!
smoke, but Nico,
Oh, no!
the Galil betrays him. Patsy takes him
No.
down instead. OC with a shot, and the round goes to Liquid anyway. I can't even explain it.
Nico, if he hits that shot, Anders, they win that round. It wasn't necessarily a miss, but it's the Galil, right? He doesn't have the same damage output. He's not
Yeah.
controlling the spray as effectively would an AK. I'm not saying that's the reason, but still, certainly compromised.
He's done this many times. Well, he's done it today. But now they're calling on him one more time to try and see if he can step it up. And he's stepping right into the AWP on the other side. OC sees it coming, and he nearly gets the kill right there. Oh my god, and look at the aggression. He just
coming.
jumps into it, takes down OC. He is relentless. And the Galil, this time it rings true.
These are the sort of rounds that Nico thrives in. A 3 versus 1,
Good
cut down to
bomb is-
size.
That bomb position is so awkward, though.
It's
Yeah.
true.
He has to navigate deep into it. Now, we know he can juggle the clock really well, but still, think of how many little corners he has to check.
He has to burn so much time doing just that, right? So even when he gets the bomb now, let's say he's got, what, 18 seconds remaining by the time he picks it up, confirms he's clear. And they're not giving him anything. So here, there is the bomb. Now you've got to wait and reposition, make noise, and you should be going down here. For the series, can he get away?
How is he alive? He should have been shot in the back and dead already. Goes straight for it, no delays. He hears the footsteps, so Yikinda on the other side again.
it's on.
He escapes around the corner. He takes a little bit of damage every time. There was a grenade that landed on him here, and they have many more grenades. I think for Nico to win this has to be 2 clean headshots. It has to be out of this world, and he can't make the next corner. Rainwaker takes him down, and Liquid, on their opening performance, they've brought down G2. Absolutely stunning way to start this team.
Very impressive, Anders. What a showing. The debut for the European look of Team Liquid. An epic performance all round. They opened things